The very first room that I did magic in, I got there and the door was halfway open and I could see inside, and there was a woman sitting there by herself in the darkness. She was illuminated by the TV that was on that had been turned all the way down. So I knocked on the door and introduced myself and explained why I was there, and she turned on the light and invited me in. And at that point I could see that her son was in the bedside beside her, and he had all these tubes and wires coming out of his head, and he was pretty out of it either from his condition or from the medication. And being my first room, I thought to myself, well, there's not much magic that I can do with him, so I'll maybe do one trick and then gracefully excuse myself and head to the next room. Well, I started the trick and Mom was totally into it. She was engaging with her son, she was engaging with me, and she was all about the trick itself. And it was at that point that I realized that I wasn't doing magic for him, I was actually doing magic for her. And as a dad myself, I could empathize with the situation that she was in. She was there by herself. She was sitting in the dark and she was probably feeling pretty helpless about the situation that her son was in. And every minute I was there, she wasn't alone and she wasn't in the dark and she wasn't thinking about her son's condition. And so instead of doing one trick, I did them all. I think I knew about 4 tricks at that point. And, I spent about 15 minutes in that room doing magic basically for her. And I think that's the importance of what we do as magicians. We pull people out of the darkness and we make them less alone, and we take care of their helpless feelings for 15 minutes at a time. My name is Scott Hall, and I'm an open heart magician.